Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live, where we get to give you all the hottest and top trending topics. Now, we're still with the Bulawayo Eco Bank robbery. It seems these guys have to keep the people of Zimbabwe entertained, so they have to keep on giving each other. Anyways, it's me just trying to be funny there. We are getting some improvements here, some updates to do with this story that recently happened. We see the Zimbabwe National Army dismissing robbery reports. Remember, there had been speculation that this vehicle belonged to a military barrack there in Bulawayo. Now we see the Zimbabwe National Army would have been speaking on it. Anyways, this is not our main story. The Interpol and the South Africa police SAPs have been roamed into this case. What have they done so far, or what are they going to be doing about this happening that has seen EcoBank get ruined? Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right now. To those watching us live right now, every voice, write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. Does I get to see your name so I can give him a shout out. Now we see in a statement, Zimbabwe National Army Director of Public Relations, Colonel Alpheus Makotore, would speak on this, saying that the falsehoods were aimed at causing despondency and hampering investigations. That is a message they're coming straight from the Zimbabwe National Army. So they say, no, that ain't our car. That is not our car, basically. That is the message we are getting here from the Zimbabwe National Army there. Guys, now what do we do, Akumana? Guys, gatdani wakumana wa South Africa ni wakumana wa Interpol wapindire munyaya e. So far, this is what we have. Investigations into the US $4 million EcoBank robbery are gathering steam, with police activating international agencies to help track down the bandits involved. Investigations into the US $4 million EcoBank robbery are gathering steam. Now, the police national spokesperson Paul Nyati would speak on this, saying that law enforcement agents have been roped in this, and we see the International Criminal Organization, Interpol, as well as the South African Police Services. They have been involved, or rather roped in, to this hunt for the 6 armed robbers linked to this case. And of course, this is coming after tongues continue to wag over the brazen robbery, as well as the amounts involved. This has brought in questioning of the Zimbabwe's security. Now with that, we're just going to take note of some of the greatest robberies to ever happen in Zimbabwe. We're going to be talking about the 10 biggest heists that has ever happened in Zimbabwe in brief. Of course, recently we see a gang in Chiweshe, Mashonaland Central, robbing 85 kgs of gold worth $6.5 million, and this would be on a house in Kaningoni village in Chiweshe. So the gold they would rob these guys would be $6.5 million worth. But come on, this was not a bank robbery. There's something that just sounds rubbish about a bank robbery. We see this happening in July 2024. We're talking about this year. This would happen, and again, this is perpetrated by masked men. Not necessarily that these guys had COVID, but they had another covert mission. Then we go to Bulawayo. This is the same month, just a day after we see this 4 million robbery. We see another robbery happening. We see this happening. $68,000 stolen in Esgodini, Harare. Armed robbers. One person shot during house robbery in Esgodini. Now, Bulawayo police are investigating 2 armed robberies in Eskodini and Harare, in which 45,000 and 23,000 was stolen respectively in the raid at the offices of security company on Leamington Road in Strathaven, Harare. Then the robbers there would be stealing 5 guns. And then in Eskodini, 2 men armed with pistols, they make off with US 45,000, and they would shoot one person who luckily survives there. Enough respect to Dina Sisila watching us live right about now. Now, top 10 robberies to ever happen in Zimbabwe. Number 1, we see EcoBank Bulawayo heist happening in the year 2024. Amount stolen is over $4 million. 6 armed robbers ambush a cash in transit van shortly after or shortly during picking up money from the bank. The robbery, which occurred in broad daylight, involved the robbers disarming the security guards and loading cash into their vehicle while bystanders recorded the event. Then we see today updates that these guys, they were questioning the people from EcoBank and from the security company. Then we see questions being asked, what really went wrong in this heist? The citing by the police of the emergency panic button and the monitoring of the CCTV camera. And their questions being asked, why is it that the panic button was not pressed to alert the police that something wrong is happening? That didn't happen. And then we would see the police again say they have a facility of helping those who would be willing to transport large sums of money to transport the money. So they have the manpower, they also have the equipment, the armored vehicle, including airplanes. That would be the Zimbabwe Republic Police there speaking on it. Number 2, Gwebi River Bridge cash heist. This would be happening in the year 2021. What would be happening here in Gwebi? The amount stolen is 2.7 million United States dollars. The robbery would involve a coordinated attack on cash in transit truck on the Harare Chirundu highway. The heist was later linked to insider information from a bank employee who was arrested alongside accomplices. This one happening in 2021. We see a bank insider who would be one of the men on the deal. Number 3, Stanbic Bank Chegutu robbery. During this time when this happened, this would shock everybody. The amount stolen would be approximately 285,000 United States dollars, including various currencies. A gang of 6 armed robbers, just like we see happening in Bulawayo, they would attack the bank, injuring the manager. In the process, the robbery would highlight vulnerabilities in bank security protocols at that time. Number 4, Barclays Bank Bulawayo robbery, 2009. Amount stolen, 100,000 United States dollars. How many people would be involved in this robbery? A group of 6 sick armed robbers would storm into the bank and grab $100,000 cash, marking a significant event in Zimbabwe's banking history or robbery history. That will be the year 2009. That is the time where we still have Barclays Bank Zimbabwe. before the guys would leave Zimbabwe, and then we'll be left with the first capital. Number 5, Kingdom Bank, Harare robbery, same year 2009, amount stolen $10,200. Now this 4 million robbery makes this $10,200 look like peanuts. Imagine $10,200 if it's gonna be used as a salary for one civil servant. How many years will they get salary? That will be 12 years. This was a second robbery at this bank within a short period, raising suspicions of inside involvement. Number 6, we have CBZ 8th Avenue branch robbery in 2020, amount stolen. How much money would CBZ be having? Imagine, who owns CBZ? Of course, in the millions. The amount stolen, 2.1 million. Armed robbers hijack an armored vehicle carrying cash from security company during a delivery, showcasing a brazen disregard for public safety. So this is involving a big bank, and again this is involving what? A security company there, and the bank is CBZ. We see the robbers making off with 2.1 million. Following that, what would happen next in this robbery? Do we see any recovery? Big up to Gilbert Nassau, they're watching from SA. Enough respect there. So we see this one being published by the Chronicles Zimbabwe in that year 2021. CBZ robbers make off with US 2 million. So this is actually November 6th, the year 2020. How many robbers do we have here? 6 armed robbers who attacked 2 security guards delivering Zupco's weekend cash collection to CBZ 8th Avenue branch, Bulawayo. Get away with 2.1 million. Okay, so this is 2.1 million in Zim dollar. How much in US dollars? $3,363. Okay. Anyways, they make off with 2 million Zim dollar. But we all know say Zim dollar is hala. So it's a lot of money. 3,000. How many months there would a civil servant be getting a salary? A whole very long time there. Now, number 7, Mukuru money transfer heist. The year is last year, 2023. Amount stolen, 27,066.3 thousand rands. Robbers target a money transfer booth, successfully escaping with both currencies, United States dollars and the rand. Number 8, Fawcett Security Company heist in 2024. Amount stolen, both currencies again, 114,000 United States dollars and 1.2 million rands. Investigations would suggest insider involvement in this robbery, which raised concerns about security measures within cash handling operations. They were basically now operating like the people in the Zimbabwe government. You know, anything that fails, it is an inside job, or inside nobody's doing any job. Number 9, how mine gold heist. The year is 2022. We see 11.9 kilograms of gold being stolen. That will be worth at least $500,000. A convoy transporting gold is ambushed near Bulawayo. Gori derno kwapuri wa papage kone Bulawayo. Yo way. Then, number 10, school heist in Banket. The year is 2024. Amount stolen, undisclosed. This is a school. They can't disclose the amount. It's a lot of money, whatever it is. A gang of armed with explosives would raid a junior school, marking a disturbing trend of escalating violence in robberies across various sectors. Of course, these incidents do not only reflect the challenges faced by the law enforcement, but also the evolving tactics being employed by criminals in Zimbabwe. So here we're seeing the scale in the city, and if we want to scrutinize this not deep, we see that these tactics that are being used by these criminals actually reflect how backwards we are. These guys can just imitate some tactics that may have been used in the United States of America some 50, 60 years ago. With that, I sign out. Dr. Clarence is the name. TV7 Live is the channel. Enough respect there to Simbiso Makwarimba watching us live. Gracias.